Hello guys and welcome to episode 5 of my Inter Milan career mode, and we're going to start today's episode off with a game against Udinese. We are currently in second place. If we win today's game we can go into first place, but we will need to win it. As you can see, the lineups are still broken, so I'm not going to show you too much of that. They will just say undefined, so it's a bit rubbish really. But the game starts off with Sensi on this right-hand side, laying the ball down to Politano. Politano against Dwight McNeil, very unrealistic transfer. Politano cuts inside. There's a nice little ball into Eriksson. Eriksson turns, and that's a great finish from the Dane to give us an early lead in this game. Now, Christian Eriksson has really shone. He's probably our player of the season so far, and another great goal to show for it there. Great counter-attack from us, which I think is for the first time in this series, which is quite good. But Politano gets it here, lays it off to Christian Eriksson. Eriksson lays in Lukaku, whose lovely unselfish play leads it into the centre, and Mauro Icardi gets our second. Yeah, another great effort from him, and another good goal from us. None of our goals have really been jammy. That was probably the closest we've got to the goal with scoring. But a goal's a goal, and that wasn't a bad one. Great turn by Lukaku, and that's a goal that needs to be scored, I guess. Musso kicks the ball out here. Stefan De Vrij gets it back. Politano gets down on it on this right-hand side. Nainggolan now plays it back to Stefan De Vrij, who lays the ball into Politano, who lays it into Lukaku, and that is a worldie from the big Belgian. Great goal from Romelu Lukaku, who does make this game 3-0 here on just after half an hour, and that's how the game ended. An easy win for us against Udinese, who will go home pretty disappointed after losing another game. So yeah, what a start in this Inter Milan series. 3-0 wins on the trot now for us. And 3 well-fought wins as well. None of them have been scrappy. None of them have been jammy. There have been 3 great performances. And the other 2 games in this episode, hint, hint, nudge, nudge. One is at the San Siro against against AC Milan. But first we have a game against Slavia Prague in the opening game of the Champions League. Now, Lukaku flicks the ball over here. Great speed from Eriksson to just blast down the centre. I see the run of Icardi. He just needs to get behind him, and he does. And Icardi does put the ball into the back of the net for our first Champions League goal of the campaign. Great sprint from Eriksson. Great dribbling from Lukaku. And an overall well-worked team goal. So, yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that on the chin, and we'll work with it. That's a great goal. Yeah, lovely 1-2 play from Lukaku to Eriksson. And a well-worked goal. Masopust gets on the ball here for Prague, taken down eventually by Eriksson, I think. Yep, Stefan De Vrij clears that to Icardi. Mauro Icardi lays it off to Lukaku. Lukaku lays it back to Icardi, and that's a strong finish from the Argentine, who gets his second in 40 minutes. Great play from the 2 strikers. I think that was Lukaku. I don't think that was Moses. Might have been, but I'm pretty sure it was Lukaku. Yeah, these two are my dream pairing at the moment. Lautaro coming off the bench is fantastic as well, but you know, they're not quite these two pace yet. Martinez needs to be given a bit more opportunity in the team. I'm happy for him to be our breakout star this season, but that does mean he needs something to break out from. And I honestly can't see him toppling this pair at the moment. These two get in the right positions, and that's why they take a lot of shots. And you may force them for their bad conversion rate, but if I win the game and they score all their goals, that'll be 7 or 8-0, which will just be unrealistic as Icardi picks up his hat-trick there. Brilliant from the Argentine. I honestly don't know if we're selling him or keeping him. But if it's this career mode, then he'll be staying because, well, the Milan fans are certainly happy there. So, yeah. It does come off there, but, you know. Swing them roundabouts. So yeah, I don't know how far we're going to get in this Champions League season. This and the away game at Slavia Prague are definitely our must-win games. The rest are games that I'd like to get draws or wins out of. But these games are our must-win games. You got to be winning these games if you do want to qualify ahead of all of these giants alongside us in the group like Dortmund and Barcelona. And that's how the game would end. 3-0 to us against Prague, and doing some youth academy things now. We do find one player here, what's his name? Valero Casaidi, who might be okay, but you never know yet. And the rest of the players are pretty trash. There's one good player here, Martinek and Miledved. Two very Slovakian style names. And yeah, well, we've got the build up now to the game. Press conference. So when we play AC Milan at the neutral venue, a little bit of a lag spike there, but Joe Gomez keeps asking to play, but that's not his job. He's a rotational player who'll come in and out when he needs to. Just wish they stopped asking stupid questions like that. And here we go. So Inter versus AC, the battle of all battles, the ultimate Italian clash. Both teams share the same stadium, and well, that man needs to be on top form, Mauro Icardi. I was thinking about doing a live commentary for this one, but my post commentaries are much better than my live commentaries. I think we can both agree on that. The lineups are messed up. They've got Donnarumma. I can't really see them going by. Kessie there, Aranguiz, Bellarabi, Laxalt, and Zlatan leading the line. A little bit of poking there. There we go. Handanovic starts for us. The only real change is Sensi's gone in there, and Kandrava's gone on the right. But yeah, we really needed to win this game. That's 4 3-0 wins on... 5, I think, 3-0 wins on the trot now. 4 or 5. I think it was 4. Yeah, 4 3-0 wins on the trot, hopefully. Looking for a 5th. As Eriksen grabs onto the ball here. Kessie's pass was intercepted. Lukaku now, pressure from Aranguiz. Icardi lays it back to Eriksen. And Eriksen shoots, and that is an absolute worldie. The composure to do that 10 minutes into a Milan derby is absolutely incredible from the Dane. And we've had a couple of goal of the season contenders already. But that just adds another to the long, long list of just superb solo goals. And I'll be looking for team goals as well. I love a good team goal, especially being a centre midfielder in real life. I just love precise passes from one side to another. And yes, extended highlights here because yeah, I don't know. Do you guys want more of the dynamic images, or do you want just longer celebrated things? But Laxalt gets on the ball here. Laxalt, I really need to come across. I don't know what I was doing. I wasn't concentrating, and Ibrahimovic is there to score our first goal conceded this season. Not great. Poor defending from me. I was actually doing something at the time, and that's why I was controlling the right back. But either way, rebound or not, I needed to be better than that off the ball. I think I lost the ball, and that's not in clip. But, you know, you got to be doing better than that. 100 times out of 10. And my manager is not happy, as you can see there. Zlatan gets his 3rd goal in the Serie A. Just one less than Eriksen. He'll really be winning the Golden Boot this year. But here is Eriksen, of course. That's Ibrahimovic against his old club, I forgot to mention. Lukaku gets on the ball here. Icardi, lovely flick to Nainggolan. And, well, that lead didn't last for long, did it, Zlatan? 2-1 to us now. And Raja Nainggolan manages to poke that through the back line and into the back of the net. My controller charger is not very good at the moment. So that black bit appearing on the top left is telling me that my battery's low, but I can't do anything about it. So I'm sorry if you do see that black box. 2-1, all goals inside the first half an hour. Yeah, there were no goals in the second half. That is the end of the episode, guys. I hope you have all enjoyed it. If you have, make sure to leave it.